Hey guys, Tani here again. Just wanted to touch a little bit on crisis, crisis that we're going through right now. We're all going through crisis somewhere, somehow in our lives. And, for example, this crisis that we're going through now with this virus, plus anything else in your life that you may think that's a crisis. Crisis, it's an unplanned change in all of our lives. You know, crisis can bring a lot of things to our lives as well. For example, when we're in a crisis, we tend to think differently. Our brain is at our sharpest, I believe, when we're going through some kind of crisis. We're trying to think innovative now, right? Versus if it's a job and you're just comfortable and you don't have to think. That's the problem with us these days. We don't want to think about what we actually want. We just want to live comfortable, which I get it. Most of us do. I want to live comfortable too. But we all are here for a purpose. And if you do not fulfill your purpose here on earth, you will never be happy. You can't, you are going to be miserable. Not gonna lie. That's why everyone get up in the morning, going to work. I hate my job. I hate my life. I was one of those people. Definitely. You, all right. So we come on this earth, right? And we are just, we just came into this world, this government system, which we're just slaves to our lives since we land on this earth. And then we just tend to forget that there were people before our times. We need to be educated on a lot of things that make sense to us young people. I am telling you because we are born and some of our parents can't really educate us on a lot of things. We have to really go out there and find the information that we need. And that's why they always say education is the key. Education is really not the key. You are your dreams and aspirations and what you want to be are the key to your success, and you're going to enjoy doing it. And after you find what your dreams are, I'm sure a spark of education. Education will come because of your dream. And you know what? You're going to be focusing on education because you want to pursue the dream that you have. You want to become that person you tell yourself you're going to be or you are meant to be, right? That's just one of the points that I wanted to bring out. Crisis comes in our life to test our leadership ability as well. Crisis definitely does that. Crisis also let us lead back to the original plan or original vision. For example, you lose your job. That's a crisis as well. Now you're going to go in survival mode. And now your original vision that you had from the beginning of time, like you just tend to ignore. You just want money, money, money now. That's what we do, right? We just want it now. And I'm not blame you blame nobody for this because this is just the system that we are brought up in, and that's just what it is. It's inevitable, honestly, until you kind of find that voice, like find that voice or find a solution that can unlock your brain and know what works for you guys. Oh my God, I've stumbled upon so many good information, which makes absolute sense because I've actually been researching a lot of different things from before I even knew myself, just to justify some things that were going on with me at a young age. And it's now that like I said in the previous video, that I'm in my 30s, and it's now I am finding these information, like things really don't come to you until you actually can understand them. And know how to take them and know how to interpret them to other people, that they can also understand where you're coming from, right? Me doing this, sending this video out to you guys, I feel this is my purpose, and I hope that someone can stop and listen and understand where I'm coming from with this, right? So I write down another few points here. A crisis comes to give us credibility to our lives, comes to bring credibility into our lives. What does that mean? When you're in a crisis, right? Like I said, you are thinking of a survival mode. Like, you are starting to think a different way than you never normally think. You never normally think that way. And it's something good, because your brain is open, your brain is slowly changing. You might not realize it. And a lot of people, I know anybody, and every human can relate to this. Every human can relate to this. But we as humans, we are definitely creatures of habits. So we're probably not going to listen to the inside of or what's going on there. We're creatures of habits. So we're going to try to get something else, get another job based on our experience. Experience this or experience that, and we're going to get something because of our experience. There's nothing wrong with your experience. Nothing wrong with your experience. But something that can cloud your potential, your gift, because you're so focused on just one thing. And this is not probably the one thing that you're here to do on this earth. Guys, you have to believe that the purpose of all of us here on earth, or every little living thing here on earth, was created for a purpose. The birds are flying. They're successful. They're doing what God made them to do. The fishes are swimming in the sea. They are very successful because they're swimming. That's what God made them to do. We are a product of the Creator that placed us here on earth, and His name is stamped on us to do good. We're going to go through a lot of stuff. We're tested with a lot of things. And if you can come out of that, and when you come out of that, with the help of anyone around you, sometimes companies are not the best thing. You have to identify who you can talk to and who can lead you to where you probably need to be at the time. This video is getting too long. I'm going to be touching more based on this, guys, so stay tuned. Please remember to subscribe and like. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it.